Yesterday we had another dump of about 4%, and what is interesting about it is that yes, it was on the higher volume than we had right here, these dumps, but basically as you can see it is lower than basically these other dumps. But what is very interesting about this move is that right here you can see a lot of volume, but the secondary attempt was on just very little volume. It was basically none. And after this attempt, we've seen basically Bitcoin going up, and it already went up for more than 2%. So yeah, 2.7. And we are still basically we are still in a bearish market structure. So that is one thing to definitely keep in mind, that we are still making, if we zoom out maybe, we are still making clearly our lower lows and lower highs and lower lows. So yeah, basically there is no reason to turn bullish right now, because the market structure is the king. And yeah, it is bearish right now, so this is why I am staying bearish. If we'll see a change in market structure and buyers getting more aggressive than we are right now, then maybe that's a first sign of strength, and we might go to the high of our range. So right now, let's look at our resistance and support levels. Right now, what is more important is the resistance, I think. So what we have is we have daily levels, which are right now, all of them are broken. We've got an acceptance into previous day value area low. Actually, just previous day value. When we opened, yeah, we had a massive pump to the upside, you would say. And yeah, we've continued basically making our way to the upside. And where we are right now is very interesting place, in my opinion. It is the basically resistance. What we have is the previous day value area high, and as we can see, the golden pocket. And maybe if we take also a fixed range tool from the start of this mini range, we can see that we have a point of control right here, value high volume node also right here. So this is a zone of resistance of 1%. So we'll have to see basically if we'll have acceptance right here. If we'll spend some time right here, we will have some volume, not just spend time with no volume, because that is basically bearish. It shows that buyers are not interested in that level, or basically to buy, and the sellers will get aggressive in some time basically. So yeah, this is definitely a resistance for me right now. But if we'll break it, if we'll see an acceptance, the next interesting level is basically the daily level right here. Why it is interesting? Just because we would basically break this high. That could mean that we will start to make a bullish market structure. So basically, it is the series of these highs. It is basically the zone again of resistance, which we might have. So as we know our resistance zone, we can see our support. Also, we have value area high right here of this fixed range tool. So this is basically another little confluence. So yeah, right now let's just look at our support level, which we have. And also I forgot to pull another fixed range, which will be even better confluence to our resistance. So we are not on our support right now. I also want to show you, yeah, right here you can see that we have point of control, and this is basically another confluence to our level. So we have 2 point of controls. That is pretty strong, I would say. It is lining up really well. It is very close to each other. And yeah, right now I am done with my resistance, and let's talk about our support level. For real, the only major support I can see is still the range low, because we hadn't touched it and we are still making lower lows and lower highs. So that means that we can have another dump like we had yesterday, and basically on the previous days. We can have another dump to the downside and make another lower low. So that is really possible because of our market structure. So as you can see, I have no basically bullish or bearish biases. I only look at the chart, and yeah, what it gives to me, that is what I am trading off of. So yeah, so very simply, I won't look at these daily levels, and if I would pull my Fibonacci retracement, you can see that I have no basically confidence at these levels. But if I'll pull it to the basically my resistance, which we might have at the daily level, which is basically right here, we can see that right now we can see a confluence basically to our previous day point of control, daily point of control. So that would be a scenario where we could reject from our resistance level right here, and then reject basically to this support zone level. And if we would make another higher high, so let me draw it so you can understand it. If we break these highs, that is the first sign of strength. But to confirm it, we have to again reject, and if we'll reject to the previous day point of control, basically to the golden pocket, and then then break this high, that would mean a bullish market structure. At that would mean that we possibly can go to the high of the range again, which is basically right here at the $52,000. So this is the plan of mine. If we'll do that, basically this is what I'm looking for. And yeah, very simply, the support is the basically low of the channel and also golden pocket. I pulled it a lot of times, but I'll pull it another time so you can see how I do it. Pull it from the low of this swing move to the high, and as you can see, we have golden pocket lining up really well with our range low. So what I would look for is the swing fill pattern of these lows, maybe to the daily level, closing back inside of our range, and that means that basically this is a long signal for me. I really hope that you liked my technical analysis, and if you did, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notifications bell, and see you later. Have a brilliant day, everyone. Bye.